Back in August of 2014, rumors of a huge 12.9-inch iPad Pro showed up on the internet for the first time. Initially, reports pegged the larger iPad at nearly 13 inches and claimed it would arrive in 2015. It is 2015 now, and there's already been a ton of talk about the possibility of a larger iPad, so in this video I'm just going to be doing a rumor roundup of everything we know so far. So at first, reports hinted that the iPad Pro would be absolutely massive, measuring 12.9 inches diagonally. That would be bigger than the 11-inch MacBook Air, and way bigger than the existing 9.7-inch iPads. According to Gizmo China, the larger iPad was going to sport a 12.9-inch screen and be called the iPad Plus, as opposed to the iPad Pro or the iPad Air Plus. Now this report hasn't been confirmed or denied, but if it is true, the iPad Pro will measure 7mm thick, which is in tune with earlier reports. Now for slightly different perspective, Maka Chikara claims the iPad Pro would sport a slightly more manageable 12.2-inch screen, but this report didn't mention the projected resolution, so I'm not sure how legit it is. This report also said that the iPad Pro would be somewhere between 6.9 and 7.1mm though, so I think that this is a pretty realistic range. Now the iPad Plus's larger screen will supposedly sport a 2K resolution, but as the iPad Air 2's 2048 by 1536 pixel resolution can be referred to as 2K, this may not be any different to existing Retina iPad screens. An 11,000 mAh battery may supply the power for the massive screen, which is way out from the 7240 mAh cell inside the iPad Air 2. One thing that Apple could be doing though is actually adding a special oxide screen panel to the larger iPad to achieve a high resolution, quick response, and high color saturation screen. If this is true, the iPad Pro could actually have a pretty nice screen, even if it isn't the highest resolution. Since the iPad Pro will probably have a pretty big screen, it would make sense for Apple to release a detachable keyboard alongside their larger tablet. After all, 12.9 inches is about the same size as the 13-inch MacBook Air, and that's a pretty standard laptop, so a detachable keyboard could make the iPad Pro something a little bit like the Microsoft Surface or some other type of Windows 8.1 hybrid. Now the iPad Pro will probably debut sometime in 2015. Apple scheduled it for early March, where they could be planning to unveil the iPad Pro alongside the Apple Watch, but if they don't do that, the iPad Pro will probably hit sometime in the summer or the fall of 2015, like at WWDC, or one of Apple's fall keynotes where they tend to show off new iPads. Either way though, it'll probably just come down to when the production of the iPad Pro is done. Right now Apple's been working on the production of the iPad Pro for about 6 months, or at least that's what different leaks and rumors are saying, so if they're on time, they should be getting this out fairly soon. But let me know what you'd like to see in the iPad Pro in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you're excited for Apple's larger tablet, and I will see you next time.